Your Business Podcast with Frank Furness.
Well, hi everybody and welcome to Sales School, and this is Frank Furness, where we're going to help you make more money by mastering sales, dominating marketing, and really being happy. In the next episodes, we're going to be taking a look at the sales cycle, the actual sale, first, second call, relaxing the client. So, hey, enjoy today's episode. What I want to talk about today is most probably the most important thing I ever learned in selling. And this is called priority questioning. And you've got to learn it, and it's got to be pretty conversational. And this is how it goes. If I'm going in to see somebody, and let's say I am selling my speaking services, first question will be, what is your number one priority? So, what is your number one priority in choosing a speaker for your next conference? If you're selling gold, if you're selling watches or whatever, what is your number one priority in buying a new watch? Now, sometimes it's going to blow you away because it's going to be totally different to what you're thinking. Sometimes it's going to come with price. If it's price, I know I'm going to be in a price war and I've just got to get down to that. But a lot of the times, when I think it is price, they come back with totally different. I want it to be functional. I want quality. I want delivery. Ask them what their number one priority is. And often, it's not going to be price. So that's the first question. What is your number one priority? Now delve even deeper. Why is that important to you? And now they're going to go, well, it costs us a lot of money to bring in a speaker to our conference over here. There's got to be a lot of takeaway. We want lots of information. All of this I'm listening to and I'm taking on board. So that is your second question. Why is that important to you? The third question, and again, this is the bad news. I would now say to them, paint me a picture. What happens if you choose the wrong speaker? Oh, it's going to mess up our conference. Our people are going to be unhappy. We're wasting a lot of money. What is going to happen if you choose the wrong watch? Oh, it's not going to work for me, that kind of thing. It doesn't matter what you're saying. It's got to be that question. Paint me the picture. What would happen if you don't do anything? You don't buy the product or service now. Or what would happen if you had to choose the wrong supplier? Now, this gets them a little bit angry, and they're starting to think about what would happen if they did choose the wrong supplier. The fourth question is, how would this affect you personally? Because really, it's up to them. And they're going to say, well, listen, I choose the wrong speaker. The conference is totally messed up. I could lose my job. And now that whole emotional connection's getting stronger and stronger. You see, people make decisions based on logic, but they act on emotion. And this is all about that emotional connection. The fifth question, this is now where we come with the good news. What would happen if you had to choose the right speaker that brings in everything that you want? And now go back to what they said at the beginning, what they're looking for. What is their number one priority? I'm going to give you a lot of content. There's going to be a lot of takeaway. There's going to be some follow-up for you. This is the good news. And they go, well, that sounds absolutely fantastic, Frank. That sounds amazing. Now, all I've got to do is go away. When I come back with my proposal, I'm going to repeat back to them everything that they've said is important to them. So think about this. The next time you go on any of your sales calls, those 5 important, really, really important questions. What is your number one priority? Why is that important to you? What would be the consequences of choosing the wrong supplier or not doing anything? How will that affect you personally? And the fifth one, the good news. What would happen if you had to choose the right supplier that delivered on time, gave you the right prices, everything that they told you about in their priorities? Remember those off by heart, because you see, it's got to be conversational. You're not writing this down. It's got to be like you and I sitting at a coffee shop, just chatting to each other. Well, I really hope you enjoyed today's podcast. And remember, if you'd like to book me to speak at your next conference or do some sales training, either in person or via Zoom remotely, please drop me an email, frank@frankfurness.com. Also, please take a look at my website, frankfurness.com, and take a look at some of my courses on productivitycenter.com. Remember also to connect with me on all of the social media channels. They're all under Frank Furness, especially LinkedIn, where I'm almost up to 30,000. And every day I have some great new ideas and tips on sales, marketing, speaking, and anything that will make you money. Hey, this is Frank. See you in the next episode.